Down low, it's Pike. Turns, and Pike hits.
Heyman over 2 defender.
Heyman here on the right wing. Spins, lets it go. Nice looking move. Make it a 4-point game, unable to connect. Here's Pike again with that dribble. Spin move, righty. Just missed. Glover there for the rebound. Glover back up and in with the left hand. Left-handed dribble. Always looking in the lane now. Jalen, 2 steps, gets it to go. Beyond that. Heyman back into the game with those 4 fouls. Working inside, 2 more for Dylan Heyman.
Block.
Dinkins working his way out to the corner. There's Bender, and there are his first points. Winston top of the key. Fraser Roxborough working down low. Off that left block with the right hand, and it's Heyman. Anderson. Davion Bailey here on the wing. He'll let it fly. Front rim, another offensive rebound. Heyman, and 1 opportunity. Heyman, Glover, and Pike. It's Glover down low. Easy 2 for Dylan Heyman off the fine for Marcus. With under 2.5 to go. Pike, left-handed dribble, spin, keeps his pivot, goes up, and 1 opportunity. Manhattan won't foul anymore as Davion Bailey runs out the clock, in the Incarnate Word UIW Cardinals with an impressive 92-85 win. Lets Curry clear. Gives Ryan the ball. Corner 3, Arby has the 15. 6 of 9 from 3-point range. An answer, Harrell. He's got it. Barely. About a minute ago. Rucker leaves. Good look for Everson. Swish. Thus far. Everson inside. Couple of moves. Nice right hook. Seen him holding that right hand. It's pretty obvious from this vantage point. 3-pointer from Harrell. Good.
Free throw shooter on the season.
King, Harrell, Isaac has to hold on to it and then hits a 3 fading away in this one. Back come the Phoenix, down by 6. King gets it to go, and
on the beach, giving him the love he is needed, and that's it. Giving
Sam Sherry, the senior forward, a standing ovation in his final score for Elon. But this ball game all about the Army Black Knights. Bryce Cash, other way, 2 steps. Berman, a good look. Same results as throughout this. Caleb Matthews and Ashby, a little bit of a 2-man game in the corner. Jabril.
And now Lumberjacks staying in their zone defense.
Jabril from an NBA range 3-pointer knocks side, but the dribble poked away. Abelman, there's Tout, little one-handed floater, gets it to go. 8.
Trent involved, and Tout continuing his onslaught of in the paint like he just did.
11 for the game, slowed down a little bit since then. Ashby, and then inside the flush for Bowser, 3-pointer short. Abelman fighting for it, keeps it alive. Jackson in the lane over Malcolm Wilson. Abelman trying to get it off, can't. Quick pass to Tout, gets it back, now in the lane. Jackson will let it fly, drains it.
They got to score in bunches. They got to score quick.
McLaughlin in the lane, had a 3, takes the 2 instead. I say had the 3, probably not a clean look. To go in the game. Fires short. Jane Jackson, 3-pointer, lets it go, and that goes in.
And now this is interesting.
And now the lane now stops. Jane Jackson will let fire the 3. That's well short. Carson Tout underneath. He gets 2 more. Tout's got 22. 3-pointer is off. Berman, board at the buzzer. Queens, 85. NAU, 78. So, backing down Scott. Air ball.
That's good defense by Scott, holding his ground.
Mincy, keeping that left-handed dribble alive over Chase Walker, including a play in which he had to run for his life. Make sure that he wasn't run into.
Hector.
Caleb Scott short. Go ahead, Jennifer.
Hector, that's why you gotta train for life. You can't wait for the moment. The moment's coming.
Here's Jordan Davis. Walker gets it back inside, battling, trying to establish that footwork. Puts it up and in over 2. going on Peterson. All the way to the cup and gets it to go.
Full head.
Speaking of those two continuing to go at it, here's Walker in the lane. Looking for Pence Stricken on the sideline. Instead, Walker puts it up and in, and that's Stewart. That's Mincy. Stewart with 10. One of two Blue Hose players in double figures. Petaway the other with 10. Inside, it's Corey Mincy. 18 points this afternoon.
There's nothing you can do about that.
Between his legs and a nice move from Mincy. Cannot afford to trade buckets here. Again, it's Chase. Kinzinger drains the wide open three. But every time the Blue Hose have made a run to get it to within 8 or 9, Illinois State has answered, and there's Ty Pence, speaking of. Dalton Banks, cross court. Ty Pence, jumper fading away. Stewart, and the Blue Hose need something to happen quickly. Into the lane. Well, this is the way you do it, and one opportunity. Presbyterians hit some buckets the last couple of times down the court. They're not getting very many stops. Another bucket, though, for Corey. 1-0 ball game. Illinois State wraps day one of the Purple College Basketball Invitational with a 78-70 victory over Presbyterian. Numbers for Army if they hurry. Rucker does. Beauty layup. Working off the AJ, make it Jordan Everson screen. Scovins, there's the three he's been waiting for. Scovins, back to Rucker, there's Allen Spack. Good hard screen, Rucker rises, and he gets the shooter's bounce. Going baseline. Muniz, he'll take the three. And a big three. Curry, pass to Allen Spack, working on Gilliard. Allen Spack muscling his way in, lefty hook goes in. Barno between his legs. Floater, good. To pick it up offensively. Problem for Army is he can't afford to trade baskets, although you still do have plenty of time. There's Rucker. I thought he was 5'10". He's actually listed at 6 foot. Here's Johnson in the lane. No, gets it back and banks it. Delian Johnson.
In a mismatch.
Barno into the lane, left-handed dribble, pulls up and hits. Looking to go baseline, it's Rucker, has to stop his dribble, didn't have a shot. Scovins will take it, gets the touch. Ends with Tristan Gilliard, number 21 for FGCU, who goes 6'10". Inside, it is
Jeb Lay have really been able to execute on the offensive side.
Rucker, big answer. Lefty off, it's down just 5.
And there's a mismatch. Are they going to be able to see it? Scovins, they find it. Curry to Scovins.
There's Ramir Barno. Muniz, number 24, into the lane, spits, big bucket for Nevin. A 5-point lead, makes it a 2-possession game. Rucker.
Smart play by Nunez.
Hits the three-pointer. Army has a chance here, down by 3, 6 seconds. Jalen Rucker, who you want to have the ball. Step back at the buzzer for the tie and rims out.
Whoa. Visit with Sister Jean and up. Been back and forth throughout this second half. Bailey stops and pops. All nice down in sunny Florida, Sunshine State. Pence goes back to work, flips it up and in. Watch Walker work.
Double team, finally kicks it.
Pence from downtown does represent their largest lead. Here goes Anderson again, step back 16, and it dropped. Somehow saved by the Redbirds. Here's Poindexter. Malachi the lob. Pence the jam. The stretch, 5.5 to go. Corner 3, Marcus.
He knew it was short the whole way.
Chased it, tracked it, scored it. Anderson with a basketball on a string. Marcus, dribble drive, somehow.
Yeah. Let's jump off that bridge when we get to it.
Don't jump. In and out and back. Anderson with the hand on his shoulder. Short with the mid-range. Walker. Heyman, strong finish against David.
There's enough differences in the process We do our own thing, and a great follow by Walker.
Chance for the Redbirds to reclaim the advantage. 10 ties, 10 lead changes. Guess who? Guess what?
To the walking basket, Chase Walker.
Anderson, a wild sequence. Here come the Redbirds the other way. Out of bounds. It'll stay on the
38 seconds.
Redbirds in the double bonus. 11-second differential between the clocks, and a foul is going to be called on Jaden Williams. How about this comeback by ISU in a game? Illinois State comes back to advance to the CBI.
There were a few, but one, and I've told this story a few times.
Stevenson. Johnson baseline fully extended. Couldn't get the roll. Euro for Smith. How about the reverse? Next year, for whoever wins this tournament. It's a big deal. Muñez. Been in front the majority of this night. Remember, we saw that in our first game. Incarnate Word led most of the time before Illinois State.
Not to pay much attention to like other voices.
Muñez, the floater off the jump stop.
This is a missed shot.
Corner three is good for Stevenson.
Ooh.
3 tries, now 4. 5th time's the charm in Tevin Smith. Williams, the dump off, 2-point game.
Nice catch in traffic by the front.
If you're Illinois State, you would love to see this game go deep into the night. He can be so dangerous.
Either for himself or a teammate.
Arnett, how about the extra pass? Reese Robinson of last prayer. That'll do it, 72.
Upset about that moving screen call, but I think it was the correct.